What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. So last time, what happened last time? We started chapter 5. Oh yeah. Mukuro Ukasawa, the 16th student lying hidden somewhere inside the school, the one they call the ultimate despair. That's what happened last episode. Also, today started my white day, or don't know if this is coming out today or tomorrow, but as of recording this today, I came out with the first episode of White Day, so check that out if you haven't already. Let's just get started. Is there any way to confirm if that was a dream or not? Well, I don't know. What do you want from me? I should look for some... Was it... Was it... Oh my gosh. What? The notepad. I knew it. Oh my... Hey, nice. What? That's not what I'm trying to click. That's not what I'm trying to click either. I like to click toolkit. I open the desk drawer. Huh? It's empty. There's nothing inside. Wait, nothing inside? That's strange. Cause it definitely wasn't before. I'm positive I put the knife. Oh no. That guy was holding a knife. I put the knife I got from Toko in here. Wait, that means it was real. The knife they told me to keep safe. I knew it. I just had a feeling. It wasn't a dream after all. But if that's true, this all makes even less sense. Why would someone have wanted to attack me? And who was behind that who's behind the mask? And why was Kyoko... What the hell is going on? Well, I don't think I'm gonna figure it out on my own. I should head to the dining hall. Then I can talk to everyone else about it. Oh, I love this music.
Hey, Makoto.
Ah, Makoto. Yep, that's Makoto. Sure, the sky's blue.
Hey, Hina.
You really had me worried, you know. What happened to you last night?
Worried?
Yeah, right after nighttime hit, we all went to get you. We were hammering away at your doorbell, but you never answered. We thought you may have been, you know... I mean, not that that actually happened. I mean, nobody here would wanna, you know? So, anyway, what are you doing?
I didn't feel good, so I went right to bed. I had no idea you guys even showed up. But why did you come to get me? Did something happen?
Well, lots of stuff happened, actually. I'm not sure I can really explain it.
Okay.
Let's go meet up with everyone else, then they can tell you all about it.
So, is everyone else waiting somewhere else or something?
That's right.
Oh yeah, we stayed up all the whole night.
The whole night?
I lost at rock, paper, scissors, so I had to come get breakfast for everyone.
Okay.
So you got here just in time. Come on, help me carry it.
Okay, sure.
Everyone's in the gym. Hurry up, I'll meet you there.
The gym? Why is everyone in the gym? And the entire night? Yes, let's go. I don't know, Makoto. Why does he always ask me everything? Like, does he think I know? Like, I don't. Like. I always be liking, like, you know? It's just so weird how I always say that. It's just... You know, I know in White Day I said I probably wasn't gonna do Minecraft, but I might do like a one-off video, like just touring Minecraft worlds that I've done, or something like that.
There he is.
Huh? Oh, hey, Makoto.
This is worse than being late for your wedding. The birth of your son and your own funeral all at once.
What?
Jeez, to show up now, like it's no big deal.
You made us stay up all night while you slept like a baby in your bed.
Just like Hina said, everyone was there besides Kyoko. And then I noticed, they'd formed a circle around something. As soon as I saw what that something was... What the... Before I could catch myself, I cried out. What? Monokuma is dead? Confirmed? Oh... But for real, what the freak is happening? Spread out in front of them were the remains of Monokuma. Oh my gosh. Bro, a body's been discovered. We gotta do a class trial, figure out who murdered Monokuma.
What are you doing? What does it look like? We're dismantling it to see what makes it tick.
Dismantling?
Dismantling? Like,
But I mean, that's Monokuma you're messing with, right?
why are you... Makoto, calm down.
Yeah,
Dang.
that's right.
She's not even phased.
But that's Monokuma you're talking about, right? Like, chill, my guy. Relax, there's no danger. You say that, but... What is this? What are you guys doing? Monokuma got bodied. It looked like it's been professionally disassembled. How is that possible? Tearing apart something like that, isn't it dangerous? Seriously, what are you thinking? How can you say tearing apart something like that isn't dangerous?
Hey, come on.
Well, I guess I'll handle this. I'll explain what's going on, Makere, cause that's how much I like you. Byakuya found this little fellow lying around. Then we tore it apart. That doesn't explain anything.
What?
Just before we went to bed last night, I came to the gym to try and talk to Monokuma. I wanted to see if he had any new information about Kyoko's disappearance. And I found him here, just like normal. However, when I found him, he was no more than a regular toy. He didn't react, didn't say a word. You're saying he wasn't moving at all? I waited there until nighttime officially began, but still, Monokuma lay there motionless. I gathered everyone up as quickly as possible so that they could take a look. Even then, he still didn't make a move. So I immediately initiated the disassembly process.
It was Master's stroke
Okay, don't... don't.
of genius. A chance to find out what made Monokuma tick.
One thing we discovered is that he's quite a sophisticated machine. It's leagues beyond any normal remote control toy who has enough free time to invest in something like that anyway. But besides that, what I'm wondering is, why did he stop moving all of a sudden? I thought maybe he'd malfunctioned, but we didn't find any cause as we were taking him apart. So if he didn't break down,
in other words,
then maybe something happened to his puppeteer, the mastermind, something unexpected. Oh yeah, while we have some time here, wanted to tell y'all, oh yeah, I made a new channel banner. So that's cool. It has the white day on it now, even though it was complicated to make, but I can't imagine any other possibility. Something unexpected? She's a hater.
They were probably so scared of Master they ran away in terror.
Could it be?
Or maybe they got sick or something.
But Monokuma made his announcement this morning, right? Who was that if not the mastermind? Oh, I'm sure that's a recording. It's set to a timer and plays as necessary.
That's true. He says the exact same thing every day, right?
hey,
Hey, guys. I don't think now's a good time for a light conversation.
you know?
I just found something. What is it? It's what? A bomb. There's one installed in every Monokuma robot, I'm sure.
What?
A bomb?
That's super bad. We need to get rid of it.
Roger that. It appears the bomb has a motion sensor. Any sudden movements, it's sure to go off.
What?
motion sensor. For serious? Oh, I'm starting to get all shaky.
Just a second.
Hey, get it together. You're a man, aren't you?
I'm fine. I'm totally fine.
Ooh.
You're so not fine. You're all,
Oh, I probably should have mentioned the motion sensor is off right now. Jeez, don't scare me like that.
God, you're like the world's most spineless worm of the century.
Don't be mean!
Hey, come on. The century's just getting started. Don't call the race already.
Whatever. Just hurry up and put the bomb down. Hanging on to it's not gonna do anyone good.
Oh yeah, good call.
Well?
Okay, it's down. Everything's all good. Hiro put the bomb down, but that wasn't my main concern at that point. My eyes were glued to Monokuma's remains. He just stopped moving all of a sudden. Was it really because something had happened to the mastermind that they weren't expecting? But what could that have been? When I thought about it, I couldn't help but think back to the night before. Being attacked by that masked figure.
Just a second.
Hey, Makoto?
Huh?
Hey.
Don't pause. Did you hear a thing we just said? Huh?
So, that's a no. What are you, some kind of brain-dead farm animal?
Sorry.
You were saying, since we're done dismantling Monokuma, what should we do now?
And we've decided to continue our offensive assault.
It's all clear now.
To try and uncover the mastermind's true identity, we're going to break in to the headmaster's room. Really?
Naturally.
Since the mastermind appears to have stopped all activity, now's our chance, wouldn't you agree? But if the mastermind comes back while we're in there...
What?
If you're scared, you're welcome to stay here by yourself.
Or go live in the chicken coop with all the other chickens. You can be chicken number 6.
Such ignorance.
This is a battle, a fight to the death between us and the mastermind. We don't have time to deliberate.
But
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to have to kill each other or anyone else, but we have a chance now.
Come on.
So, what are you going to do? Are you going to run away, or are you going to fight? You're right, I'll go with you.
It's all clear now.
Okay then, we're going to break into the headmaster's room. Everything comes down to this moment. Anything can happen, so prepare yourselves.
I'll follow you anywhere, mister. To all the ends of the earth.
I freaking...
Sakura, if you can hear me, lend me your strength.
How about that?
I can do this. I'm a man and I can do this. I've got the will of the entire universe on my side. We each found determination in our own ways, and when we were ready, we left the gym. Our target was the headmaster's room on the 4th floor of the school. Are we on the 4th floor? Yeah. Is this it, or is this... Oh, this is the music room. Oh, this is it. It's locked, as is expected. So, what are you gonna do?
What?
Isn't it obvious? We're going to tear this door off its hinges.
Wait, but the rules say...
We've seen that the mastermind isn't watching us. Those don't matter anymore. But like Makeda said, if the mastermind did show up while we were in there,
So in other words...
then we'll just have to finish our business before that can happen.
Hey.
Okay, sure, but
What?
we've come this far. We can't back down now. We agreed this is what we have to do, so we have to do it.
So beautiful.
I mean...
For serious.
what the heck?
We don't have any choice. We're desperate.
Okay.
Let's do this. Let's rip the door down.
Actually...
Okay, but how are we gonna do that? This thing looks pretty sturdy. Then we'll need something sturdy of our own. Oh, what about that one thing? The thing in the tool shed.
so then...
Oh yeah, the pickaxe.
I see.
Interesting, that could very well be exactly what we need. Now then, Toko, what time is it?
Well, when we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock. So it's probably 9 on the dot now.
It's all clear now.
Okay, go get the pickaxe and be back here by 9:01.
What?
That's straight up unreasonable.
I... by myself?
Naturally.
Surely you like to have your me time once in a while, right?
Well, if it's me and you, Time Master, then yeah.
What?
You know how much time it took you to say that 10 seconds. Take too long and I'll erase your existence from my consciousness.
Unacceptable.
With that, Toko ran off loud as a herd of rabid elephants. For serious though, are we just gonna knock this door down? No problem, it's solved by running away. Find your stones and be a man. He's right. You can't move forward by always avoiding danger.
If you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward.
We know the danger, but if that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice.
Hey.
Am I wrong?
Even if it's dangerous, we have to overcome the challenges in front of us. Maybe, but I'm still super stressed. I'm so tense I can hardly talk. I'm all flubbus net. I'm totally flabstaff.
What?
Okay. Oh my god. I can't even. What? Grass. Where'd that come from?
You
Wait,
called for
Jenna.
me and so I appeared.
Wait, Genocide Jill? Where'd you come from?
Hello, it's the wonderful library. Hello, it's the murderous vein. We're to agree with the rich
Come on.
What about the pickaxe? Where is it?
I was supposed to pick an axe.
No, you sleeping imbecile. The pickaxe.
Sleeping imbecile? Oh, Master, you and me with your executive level barbs. Here comes the bloody nose. Seriously though, did you really forget the pickaxe?
Give it a rest.
Omega-3 fatty acids. That's what you need. Great for the old memory factory. But I think we already established that their memory doesn't carry over when they switch.
Not possible.
This is a level of uselessness I find difficult to tolerate.
Yes.
Ah, the light bulb just went on.
I see.
That's why I went to the garden, right? I was supposed to get the pickaxe. Alright, we solved one mystery. That just means there's one more mystery left.
One more mystery.
Have you
Yep,
reached that
now we just need to figure out who the identity of Object X. Now what are you talking about?
Did you really already forget what we were talking about? You're like missing out on life.
You've gotta be kidding.
I'm not missing out on life. In fact, I found one in the garden.
What? Where did you find?
Corpse.
You SOB!
Did you hear me? I said corpse.
A corpse?
Yep.
That's right. I found a corpse in the garden.
You found a corpse in the garden?
What did you say?
Well then, before we enter the headmaster's room, it appears we have something else to look into. Yep, it's the freaking dude with the mask.
Come on.
We're going to the garden. Okay. As soon as we entered the garden, I saw it. I didn't want to, but... Yep, there it is. I saw someone laying on the ground with a mask covering their face. And there was a knife buried in their stomach up to the hilt. What the?
Are they really dead?
For sure, but who is it? Danganronpa. Just to make things clear. Hey guys, it's the next day. So basically what happened is I recorded the previous bits yesterday, and I actually recorded up to the investigation, so I know everything's about to happen, like, for a while. I recorded up until it said investigation, and then I went to stop it, and something about the PS4 is, if you're recording on it, and you try to take a screenshot while you're recording, it just cancels the whole recording. So like, I recorded all that, and then I accidentally, it's pressed once for screenshot and twice to start or end recording. I tried to press it twice, but I accidentally pressed it once. Like I tried to press it twice, but when I pushed, like I put my finger up to press it again, I didn't like let go enough, so it just thought I was pressing it once. So it took a screenshot, and when that happened, it just canceled the whole recording. So like all of that recording was gone just because I accidentally took a screenshot. So I got super pissed off, and I just went to sleep because it was already late. But I'm just gonna kind of skim through this next bit until we get to the investigation, which is a while. I'm just gonna kind of skim through it, and we're just gonna do the investigation this episode. So yeah, so he talks about how last night he was attacked by the person who's dead now. They're like, oh my gosh, it's a corpse, who could it be? We figure out, we're like, oh, who could it be? Whoever it was, how'd they wind up dead now? They're all talking about it's a girl.
Well,
Because of the body. Then they go to take off the mask, and it explodes. So this is probably the thumbnail of this video. This is what I said I was gonna put it last time.
Come on.
And then we put out the fire, and now we're like, oh no, now we'll never know who it was.
What?
Burnt to a crisp. Now we can find out who it was. Who isn't here right now? Kyoko. But it's not Kyoko. There's also the mastermind, which we're pretty sure it's the mastermind right now, because of Monokuma not working, and Alter Ego said it was a guy, so how is it the mastermind? But that means that it actually is Mukuro Kusaba. We tell them about Mukuro Kusaba.
What?
Mukuro
Then we have
Ikusaba.
When this played, I just
With the
started
one
laughing. Oh man, that was such a good video too. Man, so pissed.
I see.
There's another student here, and they're the mastermind. How did they end up dead then? Where's Toko? There she is. Hyaki is sad that she survived. Let's take a close look at the body again. I don't plan on touching it like Kyoko. I saw that it's Junko actually, which in the video I was like, wait, I looked it up and I was like, yep, that's Junko's hand. It's actually, so my theory that I came up with in the video is that this is actually Junko's body and they're just reusing it. And Mukuro Ikusaba is still alive. And she's actually still, she's the mastermind. And she's using Junko's body as a cover-up to make it look like she died. And then we have to pick up this key, which actually goes to the data center. But we say it was just the one she stole, but no, she stole a Monokuma key, so this must be for a different room. Hyaki says go find out where it is. And so now we gotta go figure out that it's actually for the data center. Go to the data center, let's try it, it works. So now we gotta go back and tell them. We all tell them it's the data center and they all follow us back. how we use it. They use me as a meat shield just in case it blows up. We see that it's a monitor room with all these monitors that we've been watching us the whole time. Everybody's like, whoa, wow, I can't believe it. So, Mastermind's private room that they've been going. So Byakuya's like, yep, this must be. Then that body must have been the Mastermind Mukuro Ikosaba because she had the key to this room on her. And everybody's like, no way. That means we. And then everybody's excited because that means we're finally gonna be able to get out of here. Byakuya doesn't want to leave yet. He wants to explore more now that we can. So he says, alright, let's start exploring. Try to go back here, but we can't. These security cameras. Can't believe the Mastermind. This is where they're watching us. Blah, blah, blah. Find this TV. My hero says he could probably fix it. And we have these computers that are better than Alter Ego's computer.
You know?
He says, I think I fixed it. He goes to turn it on. And we see that it's actually us on the TV.
Come on.
But then he's like, well, I set it up to the TV channels. He switches to all the different channels.
heck?
It's all just us. Monokuma comes back after we found him. He's like, aha, you actually thought I was dead, bitch. I've never died. I'm Monokuma. I think we're almost to the investigation. And then he's like, well, it's actually because this whole thing has been broadcasted to the entire world. Everybody's shocked, even Byakuya. And then he's like, haha, despair. And then he says, well, we got a matter of you gotta go investigate the body. Ding dong, a bing bong, a baddie, body's been discovered. Here's the Monokuma file. And then we have to go. Everybody's like, I can't believe this.
What the heck?
Everybody says now it must be Kyoko because if the Mastermind Mukuro Ikosaba is still alive, then it has to be Kyoko, but it's actually just Junko, I'm pretty sure. And he's like, well, let's go investigate Kyoko's body, and that's why I left it off right here. Alright, finally we can get into something that's interesting. Here we go. Well, I'd better start by checking out the Monokuma file. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. They had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. So even the Monokuma file doesn't tell us who the victim actually was. The unidentified body, could it really be Kyoko? Or... I have no choice. I have to investigate. I have to uncover the truth for myself. No matter what, I have to find out what happened, or we're all dead. I need to go back to the scene of the crime, back to the garden. So yeah, it says that there's several wounds from the day old. I have a feeling those are. So I think that proves that it's Junko's body even more, right? Because of the spears of Gungnir that went through her body. So that must be what that is. So that means, yeah, this is Junko's body. Okay, time to get started. I need to check anywhere that may be important, from one end to another. I just need to do what I always do. If I check the body more thoroughly, maybe I'll find out for sure if it's Kyoko or not. See, I want to check out that tattoo though too. Huh? There's something weird about this body's fingernails. Oh, these are fake nails. They're really long. They seem like they get in the way of normal activity. There's also something on the back of her right hand. Is this a tattoo? It got burned, so I can't make out the whole thing, but It looks like a picture of a dog or something. I've never seen anything like it before. Tattoo on the right. I don't remember seeing that on Junko's hand, but I didn't really pay close attention to her hands. I mean, obviously the nails, they just stand out when you look at her, but I don't know anything about that tattoo. It's like, the lower half of the body didn't get wet at all. After the body blew up, the top half got set on fire, so I dumped a bucket of water on it, which explains why the bottom half isn't wet. There's nothing strange about that, right? The upper half of the body got set on fire in the explosion, so it's totally blackened. Also, the top of the body is wet. Yeah. That's because it got set on fire and I threw water on it. Since I only threw water on the part that was on fire, the top half, the bottom half is still dry. In other words, there's nothing strange about the top half being wet. There isn't, right? Well, I don't know. I don't think I've seen everything there is. Well, I've looked at the hand. I've looked at the... Wait, what? And what's this? The white jacket the victim was wearing got totally burnt up. There's only one little piece left. Alright, so is that it? Yeah. There's a knife laying on the ground. Is this? Yeah. It must be the knife that was stuck on the body before it exploded. The force of the explosion must have thrown it over here. The Monokuma file said that the knife went all the way through the body from front to back. Does that mean this knife was what caused the fatal injury? Either way, this knife, it looks really familiar. Wait, is this? That's it. It's the knife that person was holding. This is getting really weird. There are just too many strange coincidences. Whoever the person in that mask was that attacked me last night, they were holding that knife. And that same knife was used to stab that same masked attacker we found here. So maybe this masked person got stabbed because when they attacked, I was in kind of a trance. Maybe I reacted by grabbing the knife, and maybe then and if this really is Kyoko, it would mean Kyoko is the one that attacked me. But why the mask? I just don't know. I don't remember anything clearly from last night. No, it can't be. There's no way. What the freak is this? These look like fragments of something. They're all burnt up, so I can't really be sure, but I feel like I've seen something like it before. But where? Wait, was it there? I'll have to double check that later. Fragments near the body. Yeah, I feel like I've seen that thing too, but I don't really know what it is. I don't know. Alright, let's talk to Kyoko. Good timing, Makoto. I wanted to talk to you. What do you want to talk about?
So, in other words...
I'd like to hear your alibi. Alibi?
In other words...
Correct. I'd love to hear where you were after nighttime began last night. Well, I was sick, so I was asleep all night. But why are you asking about that now, and what's nighttime got to do with it?
Naturally.
Isn't it obvious that the murder took place after nighttime? How can you know that for sure? Because just after nighttime began, I came to the garden. I was going around looking for everyone so I could tell them about Monokuma. Hiro's been spending most of his time in the garden the last few days, so I figured he'd be here. And I can confirm that when I arrived last night, there was no body here.
In other words...
So the murder could only have taken place at some point during nighttime after I left the garden. However, Toko, Hiro, Hina, and I were in the gym together the entire night last night. What? Once I found Hiro in the garden, we immediately went to Toko and Hina's room to get them. At that point, we all went to the gym and began dismantling Monokuma. As a precaution, we made sure not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. In other words, all 4 of us have airtight alibis. The only ones who don't have alibis are me and Kyoko.
That's right.
And if the victim really is Kyoko, then I'm the only one without an alibi? Also, when we went to get Tina and Toko, we stopped by your room as well.
What?
But you never came to the door, so precisely where were you? I'm telling the truth. I was in my room, but I was dead asleep. I had a fever, so that's hardly an alibi. I know, but... So, what now? You seem to be at quite the disadvantage here. I'm the only one without an alibi. That's really bad, isn't it? It's 11 o'clock right now. Okay, and?
We're serious.
Oh, wow. I was just thinking about when we first found the body. When the body was found, huh? I should look back at what I did this morning to help me remember when that was. Monokuma's announcement woke me up at 7 o'clock as usual. And I headed for the dining hall pretty soon. Once I got there, I met up with Hina. That was right around 7:30. Then I headed to the gym where everyone else was waiting. Next, Toko went to go get the pickaxe, and that's when she found the body. What time was it then? Now then, Toko, what time is it?
Well, when we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock. So it's probably not on the dot now.
That's right. It had to have been right around 9 o'clock.
You know?
Oh, now you mention it, I think you're right. Set. I think we can say for sure that the body was found at 9 a.m. Okay, my job's done. That's a pretty small job.
Listen, Makoto, do you remember how the body looked, before it blew up?
If I remember right, it was wearing some kind of mask and a big white coat. Also, there was a knife sticking out of the stomach, and the area around it was stained with blood. Apparently the wound had stopped bleeding, but the blood on the body was still wet. Byakuya said not to touch it to avoid getting all bloody. For how much blood there was on the body, I didn't see that much on the ground around it.
Okay.
Wow, thanks. That was a big help. Now that you explained it, I totally remember how it looked.
Well, having to talk about it like that helped me remember a lot too. So, thank you too. Alright.
So, who does that body belong to? Whoever it is, I'm not gonna look. I don't want to faint anymore.
Oh god, okay, so we've done all that. Oh yeah, we gotta look in here. Just to be sure, I should take a look at the tool shed. The room is dusty and disorganized. In other words, a pretty stereotypical tool shed. Is this a tarp? Wait, was there a tarp in here before? I should probably look into that. It could be related to the case. The top is wet and covered in mud and grime, but the underside is totally clean and completely dry. One side of the tarp is wet and dirty. Something about that bothers me. Okay. That's the one thing in here that concerns me. Okay, so we can leave. Yeah. So there's three things over here. Okay, this thing. This is the panel that controls the sprinklers. They're set to turn on at 7:30 every morning, and Monokuma said the time positively couldn't be changed. Huh? Hold on. So the sprinklers turn on at 7:30 each morning, right? Then, if the body was here before then, the sprinklers should have gotten it wet, which would mean the murder must have taken place. Okay. This is one of the monitors Monokuma appears on. It seems pretty useless. Actually, no, it's totally useless. Okay. I remember there were some chickens in the coop. I count 4 chickens. Huh? 4? There were 5 before.
What's going on, my kid?
Oh, I'm glad you're here. Listen, do you remember how many chickens that were in here?
Of course, there were precisely 5.
Yeah, right?
Huh? What's wrong?
There's only 4 chickens here now. We're 1 short.
Huh?
That's so weird. I wonder when it disappeared.
But
I was down here just before nighttime last night, and there were definitely 5 chickens then.
what?
What are we gonna do? Getting from 5 to 4 is gonna have an impact on the structure of the world.
Conspiracy!
It's like a jigsaw puzzle. If even a single piece disappears, the entire world will remain unfinished.
I did my best to ignore Hero and focus on the problem at hand. Why did one of the chickens disappear? Could it be related to the case? Chicken coop chickens. I think I've checked everything I need to in this area, but I'm not done yet. There are other areas I need to check. Specifically that fragment I found before. There's somewhere I need to go in order to confirm my suspicions. And I still need to find out more about Kyoko. Is that corpse really Kyoko? That's true. Was that also Kyoko who attacked me last night? If I can find out more about her, maybe I can answer that question. Kyoko was never the kind of person to talk about herself all that much. Maybe if I can get into her room, I'll be able to find out more. But the key to her room, by
It's all
Byakuya
clear
has
now.
it. I will simply limit your options. I can't allow you to engage in any further suspicious activity.
What?
Limit my options.
Just give up.
Give me the key to your room. I don't have a choice. I have to see if he'll let me borrow her room key. Hey, Byakuya? If you do come up with an alibi, I'd be happy to hear it later at the class trial. Oh, no, it's not about that. You have the key to Kyoko's room, right? I was hoping I could borrow it. I'm afraid I can't take that risk. You're the prime suspect after all.
What?
Of course, if I were to go with you, that would be a different story. Then, will you go with me? Sorry, I have my own agenda to take care of. Find me again later, and we'll see.
Goodbye.
Depending on my mood, I may go with you, or I may not. Come back later, huh? Okay then, in the meantime I should go look around somewhere else. Maybe I should check out that one area. What one area? Oh my god, am I really gonna have to check? Oh, the gym? Just the gym? Alright. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Oh, okay. Monokuma's laying dismantled on the floor, but I figured it wouldn't be here.
You know?
The bomb! That's what that was! It was one of the red pieces of the bomb.
I just found something. What is it?
It's...
Huh?
It's why.
a bomb. There's one installed in every Monokuma robot, I'm sure.
What?
A bomb! And that bomb went missing. There's no doubt about it. The fragments I found in the garden were freaking bomb fragments. Okay, I've checked everything else I can think of. All that's left now is Kyoko's room. I should head back to the garden and ask Byakuya. Roger, he's not gonna... Okay. Hey. You think you can go soon, Byakuya?
Let's go.
You wanted to check out Kyoko's room, right? Very well, let's go. Wait for me! Byakuya walked off without a second glance, and I hurried after him on our way to the dorms. Hey! Is this her room? Oh dang, it is. I can't unlock it. Well then, here we go. Byakuya took out the key and slid it into the keyhole, and then... And it's open. Looks like it, thanks. So this is Kyoko's room. Oh yeah. Okay, so we'll just check everything. Here's her bed. I don't see anything interesting here, at least not as far as the case is concerned. Whoa. What you talking about, bro? Here's the bathroom. She might have certain articles hanging out to dry. I better not look inside. Hold on, what's this? There's something on the table. It's a wood block decoration.
What?
What's that? What purpose does it serve? I think it's probably a key. The lockers at those really traditional public bathhouses use them for locks. I wouldn't know. I've never gone to a public bathhouse. That doesn't really surprise me. It's hard to picture Byakuya doing something like that.
It's certainly possible.
But if it is a key, I think I might know what it unlocks. Really? What? Unless I'm mistaken, I'm pretty sure I saw something in the dojo that this might go to. The dojo? Is that everything?
Such ignorance.
Hey, I think it would be wise to look around a bit more. Like where? The surveillance camera? Like... check that, I checked the bed, I checked... I'm sure this is stupid, so... there's the door, and then there's Byakuya, so...
What?
You wanted to come here, right? So what is it you're looking for? Nothing in particular, I just thought we might find some kind of clues here. A clue that might help us understand Kyoko.
Come on.
You can't be serious. That's why you made me take my time out of here. That's why you made me take time out of my search to come here. Sorry. Regardless, if you plan on poking around at random, you're doomed to no matter how much time you take. Surely you have something more concrete, something to give us some sort of direction here. More concrete? Oh, I know. Earlier, Kyoko gave me something. Huh? What's this?
It's true.
Consider it a symbol of my determination. Don't open it yet. Only open it if something ever happens to me.
I'm sure I have it here somewhere. Found it! What's in the envelope?
Kyoko gave it to me. She said if something ever happened, I should open it.
Well, something certainly has happened. So open it.
Okay. I opened the envelope and looked inside. Inside was a single piece of paper. Under the sheets.
What?
That's all that was in there.
Yeah, it looks like it. Under the sheets? What could it mean?
No, it can't be. She wanted to take me under the sheets before she died. Damn.
But could something be hidden under the bed sheets? Part of me didn't expect to find anything, but as I lifted up the sheets... What's this? I found a crumpled up piece of paper.
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th
Class number 78 student registry? Mukuro Ikusaba.
I see.
It appears to be Mukuro Ikusaba's profile.
Yeah, looks like it. That's probably the other thing Kyoko stole when she snuck into the headmaster's room, along with the key.
There you go.
God, you're so annoying. Fine, I'll tell you. It was a key. And... that's it. This must be the blank that Monokuma was talking about. Kyoko said a death without meaning was unappealing, and this is what she left behind.
I don't have time for your sentimental indulgences. Hurry up and finish your search.
Okay. I made an effort to pull myself together, then looked down at the profile sheet. Name, Mukuro Ikusaba. Sex, female. The ultimate soldier. Although small for her age, she was a military specialist trained in every weapon type imaginable. She showed an interest in the military from childhood, and soon found herself completely absorbed in it. In elementary school, she won a survival game tournament and began writing for military magazines. Just before entering middle school, while she and her family were on vacation in Europe, she disappeared.
The story of a young Japanese girl being kidnapped quickly took over Japanese media outlets. An intense international investigation turned up no information, and she was never found. However, she reappeared in Japan 3 years later, alone and completely unannounced. She revealed that she had joined a mercenary group known as Fenrir for those 3 years. She insisted that she hadn't been kidnapped, that she had received battle training for her own violation. However, she never revealed why she decided to return home when she did. I should have said like, name Mukuro Ikusaba, sex, yes. The Ultimate Soldier, a mercenary group. This doesn't feel real. The world I grew up in, it's like a completely different dimension. It's like one's not non-fiction and the other is sci-fi. There's no way to even compare the two. That's how different this is. That's how I say things as just an ordinary person, but then...
I see.
I never imagined I would hear the name of Fenrir in a place like this. Huh? You recognize it?
Naturally.
The Fenrir Mercenary Corps is a collection of battle-crazed warmongers. But they do have their uses, and they always get the job done. That's worth remembering. This is all part of a world totally removed from the one I live in. I have to say, I'm intrigued. Every rumor I heard says that Fenrir has already...
Found it!
Whoa! I feel like our hero is becoming a bit player, and a player is becoming our hero. Ah, you...
What?
What you got in your pretty little hand there?
What?
Uh-oh, you found her profile. So, what if we did?
Hey!
Don't freak out on me.
on now!
I'm not gonna hold it against you or anything. And in case you're wondering, I don't hold it against Kyoko either. Even though she stole it and hid it. After all, there's no rule against stealing, is there? But who I can't forgive is Miss Ogami, who broke the rules and busted into the headmaster's room. Maybe I'll drag her corpse out here and slice it up and devour it. Bears are omnivorous, you know.
What?
Are rule violations really so unforgivable? You're quite adamant about those regulations of yours. Of course I am. A proper school life is built on the dedication to organization and order. Which is why, even I, as the school headmaster, have to follow the regulations myself. Oh, so you're saying you have to follow your own rules as well?
Of course!
Absolutely. I can't have you complaining about how unfair it all is, now can I? In fact, on the subject of fairness, would you like to know something interesting? Interesting. It's about the one writing all the rules. They're actually one of the participants in this killing game. I don't think I've ever actually told you how many participants there were, did I? I was thinking I should probably clarify that.
Hey,
When you were all first together in the main hall, way back when, there were 15 people there, right? I think that first meeting may have led you to a little misunderstanding among you all. Misunderstanding, are you saying?
in other words...
That's right, there weren't actually 15 of you.
Yes, indeed!
The total number of students taking part in this killing game was actually 16. 16 then...
Mukuro Ikusaba. The 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school.
The
one they call the ultimate
despair.
Watch
Watch out
for
for her. The 16th student, Ikusaba. She's part of the school's life, so the one making all the regulations is...
Why?
Huh?
Did you say something? Why are you telling us this? Oh, well, because... Like I told you, this killing game is desperately popular. You wouldn't believe the ratings. And since we've got so many viewers now, I wanted to make sure everyone's on the same page. I don't want to wake up in a hurricane of complaints and hate mail, you know.
Yes, indeed!
Make sense?
Well now.
Okay, that's all you get for now. Oh, actually, I do have some revenge to get, so I have an extra bonus for you. Revenge? I want to get back at that sneaky Miss Kirigiri, so I'm going to share a little secret with you. Seriously?
Hey,
You know how she wears those stupid gloves day in and day out all the time? Well, don't tell anyone I told you, but she wears them to cover a bunch of hideous scars that she doesn't want anyone to see. What? Poo-hoo-hoo! Okay, now that's all you get. So what, she was abused by, I don't know who, but apparently she was abused by someone because she has cuts on her hands. Kyoko wears those gloves to cover up a bunch of scars? Wait, so on the back of her hand... Wait, no, that's Junko, never mind. I was like, wait, what? She has a tattoo? No, that's cute, that's Junko. The tattoo. Wait, but no. Monokuma said there were scars, right? And that Kyoko wears those gloves to hide the scars, which means... those fake nails. Are you thinking about Kyoko again? Huh? Well, actually, no. I'm thinking about the fact that she doesn't have that body had no scars on its hand. And why would she have taken her gloves off before she died? Like what? So that's obviously not Kyoko.
What?
Forget about her. What matters right now is uncovering Monokuma's trap. His trap?
Such ignorance.
God must really have hated you to make you so dull. Don't you remember what Monokuma just told us? He said there were 16 students, right? Which means Mukuro was a student
right.
here. Obviously, Monokuma was trying to tell us that Mukuro is the one who created the rules to this game. But why would he tell us that, and why now? He said he wanted to make things clear so there wouldn't be any complaints later. But the mere fact that he said that proves that Mukuro is connected to this case. That's why Monokuma revealed the existence of a 16th student. He needs to make our investigation fair. Mukuro is related to the
It's
case?
certainly
Perhaps
possible.
she's the one who killed Kyoko. What? That would explain why we have to have a class trial, wouldn't it? If she's a student and she killed someone, that would make her a part of the school killing game. Mukuro is the killer? She killed Kyoko? Anyone should be able to come to that conclusion, don't you think? In fact, that's exactly what I thought when the investigation first began.
What?
But based on what Monokuma just told us, I've changed my mind.
It's all clear now.
Mukuro isn't the culprit. Huh? What makes you say that? We thought Mukuro, the ultimate despair, was the mastermind's true identity. But if that's true, Monokuma's behavior makes no sense. Why would the mastermind go out of their way to reveal themselves to us? That's a good point.
So, in other words,
Mukuro giving us information that would raise questions about her would be bold, to say the least. It makes more sense to assume that Mukuro isn't the culprit. So that's the trap. They want us to suspect Mukuro and come to the wrong conclusion. That is what makes sense to me. The way you say it, it definitely seems possible, but if that's true, if Mukuro isn't the killer, then who is? Well then, I believe our work here is finished. Let's move on. I'm sure there are other places in need of investigation. I should find out if that key and the dojo are really connected.
let's go.
Well, are you coming? Hold up then. Oh, okay. I guess it's this locker then. Oh yeah, 6. There are wooden lockers here. They use wood block keys just like all those super traditional public bathhouses. It looks like the key we found in Kyoko's room really does go to one of these lockers.
I see.
Makoto, do you see the locker to the farthest to right?
Very strange.
That's the only one that doesn't have a key in it at the moment. You understand what that means, right? I should probably use the key we found on that locker, right?
That's right.
Well, just try it. Okay. I took out the woodblock key and inserted it into the locker's metal lock, and the locker eagerly accepted the key and it opened. There are arrows in here. It looks like 10 arrows in total. They all look like they're made of titanium, which means they're quite strong despite how thin they are. Of course, without a bow, they're nothing but strong little sticks. Strong sticks. Oh, there's something else inside the locker. It's a wadded up ball of duct tape. I wonder what this was used for. Is that a bloodstain?
I see.
If it is, that means it must surely be related to the case. The duct tape is related to the case somehow, but how could it possibly be involved? I think that's all the locker has to offer for now. Something wrong?
Very strange.
It's very odd, don't you think? The locker was hiding items that were clearly related to the case. But how did the key to the locker wind up in the victim's room?
Mine.
Or perhaps... Byakuya? Forget it. Come on, we need to continue on to the next location. Huh? What next location?
What?
There's still something we need to look into. We need to do more research on Fenrir. Fenrir? You mean the mercenary group that Mukuro was a part of? But how are we supposed to find out about that? Isn't it obvious? Where in the school would you go to do research on something? Research? Are you talking about the archive? That's right. The archive has all kind of info that the general public doesn't have access to.
Let's go.
We only have so much time before the trial begins. Let's hurry. I believe there was a file related to Fenrir somewhere over here. Byakuya seemed to know the archive like the back of his hand and went straight to a shelf in the back. Here we go. He quickly returned with a file in hand.
I see.
Take a look at this. I have no idea what it says. What language is this? How did you make it all the way to high school without learning a single word of French? I'm pretty sure most high schoolers can't speak French. Well, whatever, I'll read it for you, but I expect you to repair your debt 100 times over. 100 times? Isn't that kind of extreme? Fenrir is an elite unit based out of the Middle East. Unlike military contractors, they are a fierce group of soldiers who engage in direct combat. They claim that a single member is equivalent to an entire company of regular soldiers. Just like the Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok, their mere presence is enough to strike fear into any enemy. They have been involved in countless military battles and operations, most of which are highly classified. However, some time ago they completely ceased all activity. At present, their continued existence cannot be confirmed. There are unconfirmed reports that the key members of the group were all neutralized. Rumors indicate that they were killed to keep them from revealing the many state secrets they've acquired. Some, however, believe that there was a mounting internal tension within the group, and they simply imploded.
What?
What is it? This all just sounds like some kind of alternate reality. Well, it isn't. This is our reality, the only reality. Those people are part of our world. Their battlefields aren't much different from our lives here, an unpredictable, unimaginable world. That's what makes it all so exciting. Exciting definitely isn't the word I would use. So, did anything jump out at you? This may be your last opportunity to learn about Fenrir. Now that you mention it, the report said something about the name Fenrir comes from, right? That's right, it said that Fenrir is the Wolf of Ragnarok. Speaking of which, would you like to know something interesting related to that case? To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad would get a tattoo. Wait, so that body was Mukuro? I thought it was Junko. Wait, what? Hold up, what? So, it was Mukuro's body? Because she had a tattoo. And obviously Kyoko didn't join Fenrir. Hold up, what? Wait. What? I thought that was Junko because she had the nails, but the tattoo would mean it was Mukuro. I don't know. Would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body. What? They got a tattoo? Could that mean Yes! Ding dong, bing bong!
Time is utterly silent, and yet it constantly assaults us. Organisms, the earth, natural phenomena. It damages us little by little until
Shut
the
up.
end. You should really think about that. Anyway, it's time to begin the class trial. So, please meet up in the usual spot. See you later.
Then the time has come. All we can do now is try to uncover the truth during the class trial.
That's right.
It would seem that way. Let's go. Alright, that'll do it for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Sorry about it messing up last time. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.